Hey, welcome back to the This Old Baker podcast. I'm Kim, and today we're talking about something I think a lot of us deal with more than we admit. The sweet craving that hits at 8 p.m., when you don't want to bake an entire cake. And you definitely don't want to drive to a drive-thru for something you could have made at home in 5 minutes. That's what this episode is about. Small treats, single servings. Things you can make from pantry staples you already have, in the time it takes to scroll through your phone looking for a solution. We're covering 3 things today. Single-serving microwave fudge, the classic 3-2-1 mug cake, and a scratch vanilla mug cake for when you want to skip the box mix entirely. Let's get into it. Here's something I've been thinking about a lot lately. Most dessert recipes are built for families. A pan of brownies, 2 dozen cookies, a whole cake. And that's great when you got people to feed. But what about when it's just you? Or you and one other person? Or you live alone and you want something sweet without having a week's worth of temptations sitting on your counter? The small batch philosophy that I've been building on the blog applies here just as much as it does to crock pot soups. Make what you need. Make it well. Don't waste food or energy on more than you'll actually use. And when it comes to sweet cravings specifically, having a 2-minute answer in your pantry is what keeps you out of the drive-thru line, which is exactly what we're building toward today. Let's start with the single-serving microwave fudge, because I've actually filmed a video of this recently, and I cannot stop thinking about it. The concept is simple. You take the ingredients for fudge, scale them way down, and make it in a small ramekin or mug in the microwave. No candy thermometer, no standing over a pot, no making a pound of fudge when you only wanted 1 piece. The base is butter, chocolate chips, and sweetened condensed milk. All microwaved together, stirred until smooth, and poured into a small dish to set. The whole process takes about 5 minutes of active time, and then it needs maybe 30 minutes to firm up in the refrigerator, if you can wait that long. You can do peanut butter fudge the same way, chocolate peanut butter, even a vanilla version. It's the same technique with a different flavor direction. I'll have the recipe on the blog and link it in the show notes. But the takeaway here is this. Fudge doesn't have to be a holiday project. It can be a Tuesday night, I need something sweet, 10-minute situation. And it should be. Okay, mug cakes. If you haven't made one yet, I need you to pay attention because this might be the most useful 5-minute dessert you'll ever learn. The classic version is called the 3-2-1 cake, and it goes like this. 3 tablespoons of angel food cake mix, 2 tablespoons of any other boxed cake mix, 1 tablespoon of water. Stir it together in a mug and microwave for about a minute. That's it. 3 ingredients if you count the water. 1 minute of cooking. 1 mug to wash. The reason it works is the angel food cake mix. Angel food mix contains egg whites and the right leavening to make whatever you combine it with rise in the microwave without getting dense or rubbery, which is the problem most mug cakes run into. Use a chocolate cake mix and you get a light chocolate mug cake. Lemon cake mix gives you something citrusy and bright. Funfetti obviously works, and it makes the whole thing look like a birthday in a cup. You can add chocolate chips on top, a spoonful of peanut butter swirled in, a dollop of whipped cream when it comes out. The trick is to buy 1 box of angel food cake mix and keep it in your pantry specifically for this. Then grab whatever other mix you want on sale, and you have a 2-mix rotation going indefinitely. One tip on timing, every microwave is different, so start at 60 seconds and check it. The top should look set and spring back slightly when you touch it. Overcooked mug cake is dry and rubbery, and it will put you off the whole concept, so pull it early if you're not sure. Now, I know some of you are listening to this and thinking, But I don't want to buy a box mix. I want to make it from scratch, and I hear you. That is entirely the pantry philosophy we operate on here. So let me give you the scratch vanilla mug cake, because you deserve to have this in your back pocket. 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt. That's your dry base. Then you add vanilla extract, milk, and a tablespoon of melted butter. Stir it together until smooth in a microwave-safe mug and cook for 60 to 75 seconds. The result is a soft, fluffy vanilla cake that tastes genuinely homemade, because it is no mix, no additives, nothing in it that you didn't put there. And here's where it gets fun. The base is completely customizable. Swap a tablespoon of flour for cocoa powder, and you've got a chocolate mug cake from scratch. Add lemon zest and lemon extract instead of vanilla for a lemon version. Stir in a teaspoon of peanut butter before you cook it for something richer and nuttier. The toppings are where you really make it yours. Whipped cream, chocolate chips, a drizzle of caramel sauce, fresh berries, a spoonful of ice cream while it's still warm. I've had this topped with my microwave salted caramel sauce, and it is not okay how good it is. One thing I want to flag, use a larger mug than you think you need. Something in the 10 to 12 ounce range minimum. The batter rises as it cooks, and a small mug is how you end up cleaning your microwave instead of eating cake. Full recipe is on the blog and in the show notes. Segment 5, Pantry Tips for Sweet Cravings. Let me leave you with a few pantry tips that make all of this easier, because the craving hits when it hits. And the last thing you want to do is discover you're out of something at 8 p.m. First, keep powdered sugar stocked. It shows up in more quick desserts than you'd expect. And it's the one thing people always run out of right when they need it. Second, a box of Angel Food cake mix lasts a long time and opens up the whole 3-2-1 mug cake world. Buy one, keep it on the shelf. Third, cocoa powder. Good Dutch processed cocoa is the difference between a mug cake that tastes like real chocolate and one that tastes like brown. And fourth, a small jar of whatever simple syrup you like. Vanilla, caramel, brown sugar. Because a drizzle of syrup over a mug cake or a spoonful of it stirred into your coffee while you wait for the cake to cool is the kind of small thing that makes a Tuesday feel a little more like a treat. All of the recipes we talked about today are linked in the show notes. The single serving fudge, the 3-2-1 mug cake, the scratch vanilla mug cake, and the salted caramel sauce. That's it for episode 52. Small treats, big satisfaction, no full pan of anything required. If you tried any of these, I want to know about it. Come find me on Facebook or Instagram at This Old Baker. Drop a comment on the blog, or just shoot me a message and tell me which one you made first. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time.